Hello, good evening. Welcome to the Class 90 release night. We're going to take it on the North London line and the West Coast main line. Let's get underway. And good evening. Sorry, could you just bear with me a second? I'm just got a little bit of a choking fit. Wait me a second. Right, okay, yeah, sorry about that. I think I'm all right. I was just, I think I'm paying the price of trying to gobble me tea down a little bit too quick. So hopefully it will all be okay, and we'll get the game loaded up. So if I just go off mic a little bit and I'm a bit quieter than normal, then it's just trying to get things to settle down a little bit, but hopefully we'll be okay. So the plan tonight, rather than do it on the rather boring West Coast Main Line timetable, we're going to set it up on the North London line, and we're going to start up at Stratford. Yes, I know, mate. Sorry, I'm just kind of intermittently going in between talking and doing a bit of coughing at the moment. So I'm sure we'll be all right, but just taking a little bit of time to settle things down, and we're just loading up the North London line at Stratford. Yeah, I'm all right, mate. Southwestern. I hope you're fine. I hope you're fine too. GRE. And this is the North London line. So I think we might just have to wait for that 710 to disappear first before we load our train up. Yes, indeed. So the North London line. Sorry about me not talking very much, but I'll get going anyway, and I'll perhaps I'll join you for chatting hopefully a little bit in a little while. Right, I think I'm all right now, hopefully. Good evening, Azzy. Yeah. Sorry, it's been a bit of an odd start, but yeah, I think I tried to get my tea down a little bit too fast, so I think we should be all right now, all being well. Yeah, so this is the plan anyway. Hopefully we'll get ourselves through to Willesden Junction, and then all being well, we'll get ourselves set up at the same location on West Coast Main Line South. So the idea is we should all be well finish up at Milton Keynes. Now I know Rachel has said before that you don't normally, or she didn't use the speed control when she drove these things. But it's quite nice having it because you can kind of do the outside view, and then you don't have to worry about speeding for once. But yeah, it's a nice looking train, it has to be said. I know at Maze Tays will be a little bit critical because I think we've only got something like 16 containers on the back rather than the full load. Yeah, I thought that was the idea really. I thought I'd try something hopefully a bit different, and that is the one criticism really. It's a really nice DLC that they've released, but it's a little bit on the empty side, isn't it, so far? But yeah, interesting driving first time I've driven a freight train on with a speed control. I don't know whether you have that ability on any of the German freight locos. And again, I haven't been worried too much about sound, so let us know if the sound on the train's a little bit on the low side. Funny, but it sounds, I mean, coming through on the headset, it sounds slightly weird, and I can't really explain that, but when I drove the Train Sim Classic one the other night, it didn't quite sound like this, so I don't know whether there might be a kind of a little bit of tinkering needed. Yeah, hopefully it will be added on Trent Valley at some point. And it's just a bit of a mess at the moment, isn't it, having all these timetables in place on the West Coast Main Line. So it's not totally foolproof. We are going downhill and we are going over the speed limit, so that's something to watch out for. And again, I don't know which is right, because when I drove it on Train Sim Classic, you could be going downhill and it would hold the speed really well, whereas straight away when we went downhill there, it was starting to speed up a little bit. Yeah, promises to be a really nice addition to the game. I'm hoping, all being well, I would like to try and do. There we are. We're getting slightly uphill now. Imagine, wow, we're on 40 though here, aren't we? Hang on. No, I didn't mean to press that. Hang on. It's just R and F, isn't it? So that should hopefully keep us at 40. Oh yes, there's a slight bit of. I've just thought, with everything going on, I'm not quite with it, but I think the GSMR we will at least, get the some sort of head code in. I mean, of course, we haven't got a proper head code anyway, really, so that doesn't really work, I don't think, with this. Yes, that's true. Yeah, we could. Go down to Drayton Park, and I know Moorgate isn't on there, but we could do that in theory, couldn't we? But yeah, all being well. Hopefully, a bit later in the week, I might do the last two parts of the Friday charter. So I did part one from Euston to Milton Keynes, and then I did part 2 on Train Sim Classic from Milton Keynes to Birmingham New Street. But that was ages ago. That was with the 87. So I know it did sometimes run with the 90. Some weeks it was the 86. Some weeks it was the 87. Some weeks it was the 90. So we could take the 90 from Birmingham New Street up to Crewe. Keep an eye on these signals, actually. We're about to have a signal hold up somewhere because we are following, obviously, the 378s, aren't we? So never going to be totally straightforward. Good evening, Andrew. Hope you're well. Have I lost power here? Is it just because I've... Yeah. We're kind of... we're all right. We're just coasting up towards this signal, aren't we? Yeah, that's definitely a red. I mean, it looks like a yellow to me, but that is a red. Yeah, I'm still not totally sure whether we're guided up or whether we're... Imagine, no, we can't be rolling because we're going uphill. Yeah, it's been so busy, hasn't it? New York, Stamford, the Medway Valley line, and then this coming out. Yeah, hopefully Crewe Preston's not going to be too far off. I mean, there's always the possibility as well that we might have to alter the pathing as well, because that could be an issue. That's our culprit, I think. That train waiting in platform 2 at Caledonian Road and Barnsbury. No, it's not. No. So if you go contact signal, oh, proceed now. It might be. Now it's a yellow. So we have got some movement. Yeah, we have got power. I know, that is the thing, isn't it? It's a busy old time, but it's an expensive old time as well, really, with all the stuff that's coming out. Right, so we're double yellow, but of course we are going to be following that 378 for quite a while. Oh, interestingly, we're actually holding another freight train up here as well. I think this looks like an empty stock freight liner. Oh yeah, absolutely loved the shots the other day. We had 86426 on there as well, which was in that kind of pseudo electric retro livery, which I'd kind of almost forgotten about, but it was lovely to see. Yeah, I imagine this probably wouldn't happen in real life, where we were being kind of getting access through. Yeah, it takes a bit of getting the hang of actually driving the this heavy freight locos and electric. A completely different experience. Oh, it's not gone frozen, has it? Oh, that's annoying. That must be when I flick back for some reason. Right, okay, just a minute then. Just try a few bits and pieces. I think we're back now. We're all right. There we are. I think we should be all right now. Right, we've got a red signal as well, so we'll have to wait here a little bit. Yeah, I think it's because I was flicking. If I flick from OBS Studio back to the screen, it's a bit a bit troublesome sometimes. Right, so that's actually changed to yellow now, hasn't it? I really can't tell the difference between yellow and red on this, I have to say. So unlike whether you're driving the 86 or the 87, you just wouldn't be able to go into maximum here. But kind of the computer takes control and we kind of get going. We can't like go over into the red area, I don't think, in the amateur. We are 20 here anyway, so I'm just keeping a close eye with these signals. That's the only problem with doing the North London line, and again, I guess it's a very real experience for drivers, what it would be like, because you would literally be trying to interweave your way through all the these stopping services, so it'd be quite difficult to negotiate. So this is Camden Road, isn't it? So again, I think that's yeah, that's the yellow, isn't it? So we're all right for the minute. So we'll get the speed set down to 20. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, that is what I'm looking forward to seeing, actually, the orange livery. That is one that was missing. I mean, I kind of randomly picked this, really, the DB Schenker one. But it's great the fact that we have got quite a nice array of colours. Now, this is where you want me to turn left as well, isn't it, Scooby? You want me to carry on down to Primrose Hill. Pity we haven't got that in the game. There you go. Yes, I thought you might say that. That'd be lovely if we got that joined up, wouldn't it? They just extended it down so that you could actually do both runs, because of course a lot of the real life freight trains will actually go down that way. But I've picked a location, hopefully, because we're adjacent to Wellsden Junction Platform 1. So the idea being that when we load up West Coast Main Line South, we can more or less get to the same location. But frustratingly, there isn't a signal in quite the same place, I have noticed. This is a great view as well, isn't it? Going over the viaduct with the everything, this busy, the metro, the you know, sort of the feeling of being in the heart of London. Sounds nice with the containers going over as well. And it might not be quite kind of full length, you know, with 30 odd wagons, but it's still pretty good. Yeah, and of course, I mean, the only way to do the full journey down is to go on TradeSim Classic, and I did once do a video with that European, the one from Harwich, and we did actually go down there on TradeSim Classic and then join the West Coast Main Line. I only ever got as far as, I think, part 2 on that. I got as far as Watford Junction. So although we've got a double yellow there, I'll still take it pretty steady, because we've got another 20 coming up anyway, and the chances are we're going to be held up before then. when I first tried it out, this was before tea actually, but I kind of couldn't get it to move initially. That took a bit of time. Right, so we're in green, so we might be, well, I don't know, we've got the 20 coming up. I'm going to take it steady because that'll take us through Gospel Oak, won't it? And then hopefully that way, by the time we've cleared that and then we get the 45 again, we might be able to get going again properly. Kind of forget how good this line is though, and they've captured the busy feeling beautifully. And shame we don't get many passengers on the stations, but you do see people walking about the streets, which is something virtually unheard of on Train Sim World. Every time you press Q, you get a funny... It's like it presses both the DSD and the AWS at the same time. I'm not sure that's very, very good. So once we get the 45, we might be able to actually go a bit faster. Yeah, I think as timetables go, I think you get the feeling that it was incredibly rushed, and they were obviously just desperate to get the get this piece of DLC out, but that was just, you know, in a really quite poor state. And I think Josh commented that even allowing for the amount of Freightliner services there's just not very many in there. Only a fraction of what there would be in real life. But I don't think we're going to have to wait too long anyway for Josh to upgrade his OTS timetable, and I think that will provide us with a bit of interest as well. So again, I'm just going to crawl along because we're 45, but we're still getting cautionary signals, so it seems pointless to go racing up to this single yellow. What's this? Hampstead Heath, isn't it? Just try and make sure that with everything else going on, I don't actually go through a red signal. It seems when you're kind of not stopping at the stations, it seems incredibly short, all things told. I mean, it's like, you know, it's 3.6 miles to the end of the journey. But of course, when you're doing a full run from Willesden Junction to Stratford on a 378, it takes forever with all the stops. There's well, it's only the class 90. That's the point, Andrew. But there is a few. I mean, I'll show you the timetable when we get to the end. Yeah, we're still yellow, aren't we? I'm following Scooby's rule of having to keep pressing tab just to make sure it's actually yellow. I'm waiting for, I know there is a mod that helps a little bit, but I'm still waiting for a real mod that shows off clearly whether it's yellow or red. All right, okay. You've got rid of your West Coast Main Line South route, right? Yeah, well, that's not going to help. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, absolutely, Scooby. Yeah, I mean, and okay, I know for the moment it's Trade Sim Classic, but how far away is it till we're doing Felixstowe to to Crewe Basford Hall at the very least? I mean, in theory, you could take it all the way up to Scotland, couldn't you? And what is it, Coatbridge? And what's the one around Motherwell? Is that Coatbridge? I would indeed, yeah. Right. I'm hoping that kind of going at this slow speed that it's kind of going to help. So, yeah, that's definitely yellow. Well, it's double yellow, isn't it? But I think we're kind of... I mean, we're only 2.8 miles away from the very end anyway, so I think it'd be foolish to really race away at speed at this stage. Yeah, you can get a view of the... That's West... Is that West Hampstead Thames link there on the right? So that's the Midland main line, and St Pancras going off in one direction, and the line towards Bedford going off on the right. Yeah, well, you do get flashing greens on the East Coast main line, and they were put in for provisionally to allow you to go up to 140 miles an hour in the Class 91s, but I don't think it was ever executed. It was kind of like an extra signal, because they had the problem of if you could do 140 with existing signalling, then you wouldn't be able to stop in time. So it was kind of the idea was it was a cheap way of avoiding having to put new signals in, or at least, you know, just an advancement to the existing signals. Yeah, is that still a real life thing to this day? Because it seems a bit pointless now. Because although they built the 91s to do 140, they never actually did it in real life, did they? Yeah, it takes a bit of getting the hang of, doesn't it? The old signals, it has to be said. Right, so we do have a red coming up. So I think I have to be below about 14, don't I? Otherwise I'll trip the TPWS. Ah, right, still do they? Yeah, but a bit of a throwback. It's weird, isn't it, with the Azuma? They could have actually taken advantage of it and actually built them to actually perhaps go a bit faster. But I suppose, having said that, they are like a standard set, aren't they? Yeah, it's still yellow, isn't it? So we're only 1.8. Well, we're up to double yellow now. Yeah, I think that's the thing, isn't it? And you look at Josh's OTS 2019 timetable, and you load a freight in there, and it is absolutely really, really busy. It's actually not, Andrew. I mean, the thing is, this is 12:39 in the day, but you've literally got overground services with the 378 every few minutes. So actually finding space to thread the freight trains through is a remarkable feat. No, that is going to be weird, isn't it? Not having kind of normal signals. It's an interesting memory test as well, isn't it? Because the thing is, you kind of go through signals and you can't actually remember what the last one was. Yeah, still yellow. So it's a bit of a crawl, and then once we get onto the West Coast main line, hopefully will be a bit of a faster run. Bit of a small, quite a crawl around North London. Yeah, it's definitely yellow. There we go. Well, that proves it anyway. Double yellow now. Right, yeah, on the Moorgate branch, yeah. And again, that's we've been meaning to do you a 313 scenario on Trade Sim Classic. I've been promising you that for ever and a day. Right, so we've now got the feather to take us away from the North London line. Oh, didn't I acknowledge the... I thought I had acknowledged the AWS in time. Clearly not. Well, we're just going to have to wait now, aren't we, for everything to reset. Set train brake to running before applying power. Oh, okay. Well, that is running. Well, there we go. We've reset ourselves, haven't we? Yeah, we're off. Yeah, well, I wasn't going particularly fast, was I? So I find that a bit weird. And I did acknowledge, I'm sure, well, perhaps I wasn't quite fast enough. Now you get the distinct impression that it's actually released. Do we need to do that? Right, okay, hang on. Yeah, we'll get out of the cab, hang on. Let's mess about with this thing here. See how we're doing now. Can we go? So I think we're just rolling, aren't we? Or are we? Wait a minute, we'll see for the motors. Yeah, we are. We're picking up speed. We're all right. We're going. All right, yeah, no, that's great. Have you uploaded it, Southwestern, as well? I've seen the some of the liveries on Creators Club, which is fantastic. And we've already got the Intercity one. We've got quite a few of them, both Intercities actually, with the original Swallow and then the revised one. Good evening, Jury Check. Hope you're well. Right, now we've got to slow down for 15 anyway here. Yeah, people are so talented, aren't they? And I know it came out for the consoles a bit earlier on, but it's amazing how quickly people have got them up to brilliant standard as well. All right, yeah, oh, fantastic. I'll have a look at that. Yeah, no, that's marvelous. So the idea being, we should be when we come to a halt, we should be adjacent to the platforms at Willesden Junction. Now, will this hold us at 15 using the speed controller, or because we're going downhill, are we going to start speeding up again? Yeah, we're starting to speed up. That's one thing I kind of do wonder whether that's realistic. We did ask Rachel the other week, and she kind of said, well, she didn't know because she never used the speed controller in real life. So we'll make a note of the time. So it's going to be, well, if we say 12:55, then perhaps on the West Coast Main Line South. And this definitely should be a red because this is our end point for this this free roam. Yeah, I'd love to see the orange one. I have to say that'd look really nice. Now then, we're 15 yards away, so it's going to make us do the extra 15 yards, isn't it? Just trying to make sure we don't actually spad through. Have to really, really crawl here. There we go. We've made it. We are at adjacent to. Now the slightly frustrating thing is there isn't a signal there as it goes, but there we go. So we've done it. I don't think it actually. It doesn't kind of give us an end of service, does it? Yeah, that'd be interesting to know whether it's realistic or not. Yeah, you can't imagine that would be right, would it? Surely it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be that quick. So I'll load the game up again in a second. Then we'll get the rest of the journey going, and hopefully it'll be a bit quicker to Milton Keynes. Does anyone on here get hedgehogs in their gardens? Probably not with our dog around, I don't reckon. Yeah, Southwestern says with the TSW lighting system, the 190 looks like cotton candy. Right, so this time we do need West Coast Mainline South, so we're going to use as the basis Josh's 2019 timetable, and then we're going to go to free roam. So what did I say, 12:50 wasn't it, something like that. All right, okay. They've gone after my outdoor cat passed away. Oh, sorry to hear that. So no food for them. There's probably ways and means of attracting them, I bet, Andrew. Right, there we go. So, hey, that's a bit of blurry textures for you for a few seconds. So what we need to kind of do is kind of walk across a little bit, and then if you remember, I think the signal was, there is a signal going the other way. I think it's supposed to be roughly about here. There isn't a signal on this particular place, so we'll spawn in here, I think. Yeah, so I suppose we better do the 90 red again to try and maintain a bit of consistency. And then we'll climb up the steps. They're quite comfortable, these seats, don't they? Tell you what, let's get the path set as well. So we'll set the path, and we will take it over to Milton Keynes. We might get held up by 350 traffic along the way, possibly. Where's the station now? Actually, in it. Find it up here somewhere. That's it. So if we aim to bring ourselves in on platform 3, hopefully. Good evening, Anton. Good transport guy. Yeah, hope you're well. So we just need to again get things set up over here. I know some people were really annoyed that there was no you can't get into the engine room, but it doesn't bother me massively, I must say. actually. We can set some of the controls down here. So you got marker light there is on. And instrument lights. I mean, you kind of put bright, but you can't kind of tell the difference. Now, of course, we've no idea what the signal is at the moment, so we'll have to tread a little bit cautiously. Yeah, well, I hope he does. That might not make... Mind you, if he does, we're going to hold up all the other traffic on the West Coast main line, aren't we? That's for sure, because we'll be restricted to 75. Yeah, fantastic, Southwestern. I mean, the only thing I'll say about the intercity ones I've seen so far is there doesn't seem to be an intercity lettering that's kind of big enough for real life. It looks slightly on the small side on the ones I've seen so far, but they look really, really good. And I know yours will be absolutely brilliant. So we should actually get a much busier yard through Wembley. I've just done that, haven't I? So this is the OTS 2019 timetable. Josh has said he's intending to fully put in the freight workings on here over the next few weeks, so that'll make it magnificent when he does that. Ah, right, okay, yeah. We should be 15. So it might take us a while to get properly up to speed here. But at least we should see some busy traffic along the way. Yeah, no worries at all, Andrew. So it's arguably easier to control than the 66, but there is still plenty of weight behind us, although not fully loaded. So once we get into the realms of hauling a full 30-odd wagon plus service will be interesting, particularly on climbs. Definitely have a more of a play of it on Sunday, and we'll do other stuff as well. It's going to be a freight night, so we're going to do essentially pretty much freight all the way. Right, yeah, let's hope so. Whether that's from you or somebody else, hopefully from you. But yeah, looking forward to that. Yeah, cheers, Dom. Thanks for joining us. And yeah, see you on Sunday. Easter special. Yeah, have fun. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, see you all. Thanks for joining us as ever. Really appreciated. Sorry, I've been a bit croaky tonight. At some point we are going to get a clear signal, aren't we? But not at the moment. This is the West Coast Main Line, so you're kind of not massively surprised. So I think you kind of, I presume the signal we're looking at is the you know, I'm not 100% sure on that. Perhaps it is the one on the left. No, it must be that one on the left. Very confusing sometimes. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's ours, the one on the left. Again, you would really need guidance on that, wouldn't you? You know, in terms of route learning and experience, because you're looking at an array of signals over the track, and you're not actually totally sure. It's like educated guesswork, really. It's just nice having an electric sound as well as we power away. Just something different than the 66. There we go. So you can see with the yard, plenty going on here. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, I see. That's a good point. Yeah, it's not taken us up to the down line, has it? So yeah, by rights, it's probably signalling us inaccurately through here, I guess. Right, that's a very good point. Never thought of that. Yeah, so I see. Yeah. I mean, I probably could have done a go via and actually routed us through a little bit more effectively. So I wonder if we've got priority over that Freightliner service there. Yeah, because he's certainly got a red, so he's probably waiting for us to clear and get through Wembley Central. Ah, that'll look fantastic when you do that. But yeah, looking forward to showing off some of these liveries and it's playing on them as well. Yeah, we're still on a weird line at the moment, aren't we? Let's just have a quick look at the map. Ah, we do get signal. We're all right. We do get signal down there eventually onto the upline. Yeah, definitely right. Yeah, no, that'll be amazing. Southwest. So hopefully, once we get up onto the up slow, then we should be all right. Sorry, the down slow, I should say. Yeah, so that's even a green, isn't it, there? He's not going to put us on the down fast, is he? Oh yeah, it kind of suggests that, doesn't it, with the 110? Ah, well. Well, it's taking us onto the... Yeah, I think you might be right. Let's have a look at that then. Yeah. Oh, that isn't good, is it? Right. No, 75. We can only go 75. I know. Well, it is only a free roam, don't forget. You know, so we can't blame anybody. It's but you can actually, we can try. Hang on. I can't remember how you do it now. When you're on the go. Can't get to there. I don't think I'm going. I'll keep it going like this for the time being. Yeah, we're still not on the right line, are we? We're on the up fast at the moment. Ah, okay. Oh, well, there speaks the knowledge. There, we've got a bit of speed up now. I mean, we could, of course, have just, you know, loaded in a... just a conventional, one of the conventional scenarios on the that's come with the pack, but I just felt as though that wasn't going to be quite exciting enough, and it's nice to be able to join the two things together, and you know, we started on the North London line, and at least we could actually carry on the journey from the same location. And as people have said before, you know, if we get to the point where we do get joined up routes, then just think of the possibility of being able to do that continuously without having to break the service. That would be fantastic. What do you think of the sounds then, by the way? Are you reasonably impressed with the sounds? I know they made an effort to try and record accurate sounds from the real train as best they could. It's kind of difficult for me to say because I can only really compare it with the Armstrong Powerhouse one, but I don't know. That perhaps sounds a little bit more refined, but I don't really know. I don't know the difference. Yeah, so we're not too far off from. You kind of got like Carpenter's Park and then Bushy, haven't you? And those three little arches there kind of tells you that we're not a million miles away from Watford Junction. Candy Pip Sweets. I can't say as I do, to be honest with you. Right, okay. Yeah, get some brakes on then ready, yeah. So you reckon that the signalman will automatically route us across here, do you? Ah, okay, yeah. Oh, we're onto the down fast. Hold up all the Pendolino traffic, why not? This is Bushy. Yeah, so again, if you look in the map, it should confirm that. Oh, that's to the side, isn't it? Oh, hang on. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, it's all down to that silly signalman. Ah, and that's interesting. So at the moment we're not holding the down traffic down. It's we might see a whole succession of up trains that are being held up. I'll tell you what, if Josh watches this back, he might well say, what has he done to my timetable? I better get these freight trains loaded in because he's broke it. So maybe not quite true to life, this particular side of things. He probably will. Yeah, absolutely. He'll say, what's he been doing? My lovely timetable, and he's reduced it to driving freight trains wrong line. Yeah, so the fact that we've got that 50 coming up, and then the 110, yeah, that must be where we cross over onto the down fast. I wonder if, I presume that service was supposed to be stopping at Watford Junction. So I wonder if we're going to see a whole succession of up trains in a minute going past us. So we should be 50 over the points anyway by the looks of things. Second, here we go. So at least we're on the down line anyway, if not maybe the right line. There we go. There's the first of the held up services. So the driver of that Pendolino is thinking, what's he doing? He's been holding me up. Been waiting 5 minutes to get clearance here. Now we can actually finally get some speed going. Actually, I keep going to press the left and right arrow buttons because I'm so used to the Train Sim Classic one. Delayed service there. We've caused absolute chaos and mayhem on the West Coast Main Line this afternoon. There's a more regular 66 on a freight working. That's a more proper length for what they should be in real life. Yeah, so we're all probably hoping there's going to be a bit of a lull now before the next release. I mean, I reckon we're kind of in that build up to Easter now, aren't we? So I'm kind of thinking it's going to be way after Easter, over the next couple of weeks. And I know Armstrong Powerhouse for Train Sim Classic have got plans to release their Voyager enhancement pack just after Easter, hopefully. Would have been a nice thing to release just in time for Easter, actually, but not quite to be on that. Yeah, again, just to double check, but the sound of the loco's coming through okay, isn't it? Because I always worry a bit sometimes when I play the streams back afterwards. I think, well, you can hear me quite clearly, but sometimes the train sounds are a bit low. Let me know if you want to sound. Yeah, well, that's the thing, isn't it? And you know, we can't be certain, but there's a suggestion from Alan Thompson that there is going to be a passenger Class 90 coming out officially, and you know, presumably a route to go with it, and I think that will be TSW6. Yeah, well, it's I'm just trying to think. It's more like August, isn't it, really? So it might be a bit further away than that. But yeah, we've still got Crewe Preston. We've still got. We don't know whether Cumbrian Coast is going to come out in TSW6. We don't really know whether. You kind of wonder whether Crewe Preston was finished ages ago and they're working on Cumbrian Coast. We've still got the that farewell HSD pack, and what else have we got? The 387 pack as well. You know, I don't really want to think about the back end of summer really and TSW7 yet, because it's nice to think that we've got the better weather coming up first of all. Oh yes, Trent Valley as well. How could I forget that? And I think that's probably going to be about June time would be my guess on that. Oh yes, North London Line extension. And I was trying to work out as well on the road map. It kind of wasn't. I don't know. It might just have been the placing, but I kind of thought, well, it's underneath the 0 to 3 months. So does that mean that it's not too far off? I have no idea on that. Yeah, really looking forward to the North London Line extension coming out. Yeah, I hope so. That would be good. They have all these weird questions over licensing, don't they? But it's kind of like, you know, well, they've got the stop rail licensing, surely. Yeah, sorry, I'm still a bit croaky. Not 100% right, but I will make it to Milton Keynes, I'm sure. Oh, I'm not on the stream now. There we are. alright. At least we should have a clear run anyway going down here. Yeah, he might be. I wonder if we can see this on the timetable. Yeah, there is one catching us up. Hey, see there, he's got adverse signals. Let's see if we can get it passed appropriately. Yeah. Maybe not. Not easy to do when you're on the move, is it? Yeah, I think you might be right. Yeah, there is that problem. Yeah, absolutely. At least we should get a clear run anyway. And we're less than 20 miles away now as we hurtle through Tring. Ah, good evening, Pete. Oh no, that's not good. Have you got any plans for your week off? Yeah, we'll see. See if we can get there in time. Yeah, it really is, isn't it? It's making a real mess of things. Yeah, sounds good. There is a nice little scenario on Creators Club on West Coast Main Line over Shap as well, which would be quite a good run from Preston to Carlisle. We are speeding a little bit because we are going downhill, so the speed control isn't really holding us up to the 75. I wonder actually if we go a bit faster, see what happens there. Yeah, so I believe, yeah. Yeah, that could have been an opportunity to cross the tracks. Is that Hanslope Junction, is it? Am I right in saying? But it's not too far away now anyways, it's just 12 miles. Yeah, I hope you have a good week off anyway. I know the weather is not, well, certainly here anyway, not set to be wall-to-wall sunshine, but makes a change anyway. Ah, right, okay. What's the one that's there's a famous one here, isn't there, where it branches off? I'm trying to think what that's called. Rachel would have been able to tell us. She knows the West Coast Main Line inside out. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I hope it's given you a, well, I mean, I think the thing is a lot of people have bought it. At least it's reasonably priced as well, with a great deal of liveries, and also, I'll say there's a ton more on Creators Club, but not least the ones that Southwestern has already done, which is fantastic. Yeah, that I can imagine. yeah, so sorry I've been a bit croaky tonight, and I'm sure all will be fine for the weekend. I'll say the plan is we're going to have a bit of a freight special, so we can take the 90 out, we can have a go on probably the class 20 with the nuclear pack, and just a few freight services over the 4 hours. Yeah, good evening, Lee. Hope you're well. Yes, indeed. Yeah, yes, it'll be caravan heaven, won't it? On the M5 this week, and as you say, the M4 as well. Haha, yes. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. So we're not gonna have to worry too much about station stops, although we might get held in loops on occasions as well. So there are different challenges, different tests. We will throw in a 66 run as well, just for good measure. We might be finally, with 6 miles to go, I think we are going to get finally moved over onto the slow lines. Yeah, excellent, Lee. Yeah. I'm fine. Yeah, sorry about the brakes, just a little bit croaky tonight. Yeah, he's finally sorted us out. So by rights, we probably should then have that Pendolino that's behind us hurtling through on the down fast sometime soon. There's probably ways and means of pathing it a little bit better to be more effective with that, I guess. Excellent. Oh, that's good then. Yeah, I look forward to that. I think that was the one livery that I'm kind of thinking, watching all the videos of the freight services, you think, well, that would look absolutely magnificent. So we're not a million miles away now. You always know Journey's End isn't too far off when you're going through Bletchley. And all being well, I might be taking this out on a passenger run as well at some point this week. But yeah, well done for doing those Southwestern and so quickly as well. And I have to say, I think you and all the people that do the stuff I'm creating are absolutely incredible. Pendolino driver shaking his fist at them as he went past. A huge, annoying train. Oh no, that's great, yeah. Yeah, and it's going to provide a load of realism for everybody as well. Oh, I didn't need to press emergency. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, I'm going to have that problem restarting the damn thing again now. It's quite easy to knock it into emergency by mistake. Yes, that is true. He may well be. Yeah, it's a bit like that, I think. Another one there. Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, it makes a real difference. The sort of stuff that you can create on Creators Club. Yeah, we're brakes on 0, aren't we? So. It's thinking about doing something anyway, I think. We're right. We're trying to. Yeah, I think we've got some power there, I think. Yeah, well, exactly. So we should be okay, shouldn't we? Not the easiest thing to get going in the world. Right, I see what you mean. What's going on? Have we got to put some brakes on and then take them off, maybe? So why is it not building brake pressure? Oh, is there a button somewhere? Where we've got? Well, that's the AW asset management. It's not ETS. Overcharge. Oh, I know there's one of them somewhere, isn't there? I don't know where it is. Good question. Up reset. I know where it is on the 86 button, funnily enough. This is fun. Train length is like with the 66. There's a bug with the safety systems on this, says Stephen Austin. Yeah, seems like it. It might just be me, though. Oh, something's happening now. Something is happening now. Ah, excellent. Right, so now we need to make sure brakes are off, yeah. And hopefully we might get going. We are in forward, aren't we? Oh, it's creeping towards the 5. Forward. We're off. We are going. Yay. Well, that didn't take very long, did it? Yeah, we're moving at last. But yeah, cheers for your help, Scooby. I don't think I'd have made it otherwise. remember what the signal is now. It's got to be green, hasn't it? Mind you, we're approaching the end, aren't we? Haha, yes indeed, Pete. Yeah, so we'll slow down now anyway because we're coming into the station. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I'm not going to babble on for too long, just try and get this throat back to normal again, and I'll see you all Sunday. And yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. It looks really, really nice pack, and I think it's going to give us a great deal of fun for now with freight, and I'm sure in the not too distant future, hopefully with plenty of passenger stuff as well. I know, I've caused a whole manner of delays, and then I've got stuck on the line as well, so yeah, great running. Cozy up to the end of the signal. Yeah, I like that Eratum Hemel Hempstead. Yeah, it sounds like one of those old letters to the Times, that sort of thing, isn't it? Yeah, so thank you very much for watching, and as I say, I'm not going to dally along too long, but I'll see you all on Sunday, and hopefully throat can get back to normal a little bit. So thanks again, and there we go. It's been an enjoyable night, but see you all on Sunday. For now, from Power Flower Trains and Planes, it is good night.